We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. Predictions of the apocalypse. We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen.
Well, Trump rejected the science behind
We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen. We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen.
Yes, we are the prophets of doom, yesterday's foolish fortune tellers. We will gladly accept that. All praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. That's right. Yahawashi was never liked. That's right. He wasn't loved, and he already told us that we will not be loved in this current world because we are not of this world. We were brought here, we were put here to do a job for the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. That's why he told us that this is a love not this world, all the things that are in it. And the book of, what is it, second, let me go there. I think it's 2 John 2:18. Let me go there quickly. If my memory serves me right, let's go here. 2 John, is it? No, not 2 John. I think it's first John. I could be wrong here. Let's go to, I think 1 John 2. Is it 1 John 2:18? Let me see here. No, let me see. Let me see here. 1 John. No, I know for sure. I know. Let's go to... No, come on. Let me see here. There's a love not this world. It has to be 1 John 3. Is it 3:18? No, let's do this. Let's do this, family. Please bear with me. Love not this world. 1 John 2:15. My bad. 1 John 2:15. It says here, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. But let's read a bit here. And the next verse says what? It said, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but it is what? It is of the world. And here it tells you, and the world passeth away. How are you going to know? How do you know that the world is about to pass away? That's right. That's the prophets of doom are here to tell you that. This men here, they are about to sell you something for. They're going to tell you that their kingdom is going to go on forever because they are so special. They are so special that the Lord is going to give them extra time to rule. But the men of the Lord are telling you that we don't have that time because the Lord didn't give any kingdom to rule forever. He didn't set up any kingdom to rule forever except Yahawashi's kingdom. And they know, in their mind, they know that their kingdom is coming to an end. Their kingdom is coming to an end. And the prophets of doom, that's when we come in. We are telling you to prepare for the event that are about to play out on this earth here. That's right. So much is happening in the news. We're going to get into it. But please bear with me. First John 2:17 says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth, the will of the Most High Yahawah abided forever. Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi. You see, this is the time that we are in. Let's go to 2 Peter. Chapter 3. We're going to read the Amplified version. And we say, Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He says, don't worry about those fortune tellers. They call us prophets of doom, fortune tellers. It's okay. It's okay. Let me go back there again. Let's go. It says what? These fortune tellers. Barakata Yahawah. Let's go here. It says something about fortune tellers. And we love it. We love it every minute of it. Let's go.
We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and
foolish.
I have them, and you have them.
Foolish. Isn't that what the Lord says in Corinthians? Let's go there. Let's go. Family, here we are all about glorifying the Lord. Let's go. The Lord says what? This wisdom is considered foolish to what? To the rest of them. But the Lord says this. Listen to this. It says here, First Corinthians. We're going to go to 2 Peter. Please bear with me. But when he says that word foolish, but hear what the Lord says. It says here, it says here, let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Let's start from what? Verse 19. Verse 19. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 9. It says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise. They are considered the wise, right? The noble, because they are in the power seat. Everybody listen to the presidents, the prime ministers, the kings. That's why they are considered wise. Right? But hear what the Lord says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? This world, because remember, we are not of this world. This world is what given to the hand of the wicked. They are the one in rulership. It says, have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? Then the Lord, it said, let's go back. It says here, have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world here? We are looking at it. Look at the leaders. Look at the laws that they are implementing. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the power. They're telling you that what? We all came from monkeys. Evolution. They don't know the Most High, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, because it wasn't given to them. It says, it pleased the Most High. But here, listen to this. It pleased the Most High, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, by the foolishness of preaching. Because why would he say that? Why would Trump say that? Why would Trump say this about the prophets? Because everybody, you saying that America is going to be on fire because it's considered foolishness. Because this is how the Lord set it up. How we preach is going to people are going to look at us like we've lost our mind. That what we're saying is foolishness. You heard it from the president's mouth. That speech was what? When his last, what is it called? I think when he came out, I think that was 20. I said that was I think it's 2015 or 2016. No, 2016. But we said Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It says here, for after, listen to this, family. This is when we come in. It says here, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of the power, the world by wisdom knew not the power. But what? It pleased the power by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. The one that believe this message says, yeah, listen, I know these guys are a little off, but what they're saying is true. Because what? That spirit was given to you. The faith was given to you. So you're going to hear the prophets, and guess what? You're going to believe in the testimony. You are going to dance to this song. This song here, not everybody can dance to this song. It said, for the Jews require a sign, talking about the circumcised, and the Greek, the Gentile, that was us. Because what? We were defiled. You see? Seek after wisdom. But we preach what? The anointed. Crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. Talking about the same people, the all Israelite. One was what? Following the Greek customs. Go back and read the book of First Maccabees and Second Maccabees. Hellenization period. We lost our way. And over time, through different generations, guess what? You forget your custom and you adopt what? You adopt the nation, wherever you live in, you adopt their customs. That's how we became Gentiles. But they are both what? Israelite. He said, but unto them which are called, yeah, unto them which are called, the elect, both Jews and Greeks, Yahawashi, the power of what? The power, the most, it said the power of the Most High and the wisdom of the Most High, because the foolishness of the Most High, listen to this. Trump says we are foolish. He said, but the foolishness of the Most High is what? It's wiser than men. You hear that? The foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the power is stronger than men. Look at us. We don't have all this plan. We are not known, family. We don't have what? We don't have what? Nobility in this society. Eh? We don't have titles beside our names. And we didn't go to their universities, Oxford, Harvard, to get what? A piece of, to get a couple of letters behind our name. No, we are considered foolish. It said, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh. That's what they're looking at. Flesh. Look at Joel Osteen. Oh, look at how he's all decked out. Look at the congregation. Look at how big the congregation is. This man must be doing well. Oh, yeah, he knows the president, the prime minister of Israel. Oh, yeah, the prime minister called in. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what the world looked at. That's what they look at. Yeah. But we know better, because Yahawashi, he said, broad is the way that leads to destruction. Yes, we know that. Hey? Because everybody's looking at what? The outward appearance. That's why they will look at you and say that, what? Oh, this man, they can never be the prophet. But that is okay. That's how the Lord set it up. If we all, I always say this. If the Lord wants everybody to get this message, family, you will have LeBron James in one corner, Will Smith in one corner, Denzel Washington, everybody, all these celebrities that Jake love, they will be teaching. And family, there will be thousands, women, children, everybody lining up to hear them speak. But no, the Lord doesn't want it that way. No. The lonely, the meek, that's the one that the Lord has set up to bring this word out. That's how the Lord operates. And if you are blessed to have this truth, indeed you are blessed. You have won the lottery. But here it says, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not what? Many noble are called. Noble. The one that have status. That's right. But what? But the Most High have chosen the foolish things, that's us, of the world to confound the wise. And we're telling you that your kingdom is about to be collapsed. The Lord Yahawashi is coming to destroy your kingdom. And we are telling you that. That's right. We are the people of the book. We're telling you. And you are watching it. You are watching it collapse. We're telling you that there's a division coming. We're going to get into the news. And the Most High have what? Chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. And you are the mighty. And look at how we are bringing your system down through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, by simply speaking the word. Preaching, prophesying. Look at what is happening in your kingdom. That's right. So yes, Trump, this one here was beautiful. One more time and we're going to get into the news. This is beautiful. Family, we are living in the last days. Okay, last days. We are about to go home.
We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and yes. I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen.
Yeah, they will never allow that to happen. That's how proud they speak. That's right. Because their inward thought is that what? Their kingdom is going to go on forever. Let's go to 2 Peter now. Check 2 Peter. We're going to read the Amplified version. Okay, the Amplified version. We're going to start from what? Verse 10. But the day of the Lord, our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, will come like what? A thief. And then the heavens will vanish with a mighty and thunderous roar, and the material element will be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and the works that are on it will be burned up. That's what? That is doom. Because doom represents what? Death, destruction. That's the meaning of doom is what? Death, destruction, and some other terrible fate. And we're never going to stop speaking that way. Verse 11, since all these things are to be destroyed in this way, what kind of people ought you to be in the meantime, in holy behavior, that is, in pattern of daily life that sets you apart as a believer, and in the godliness, displaying profound reverence towards our awesome power, while you earnestly look for and await the coming of the day of our King, the Redeemer of Israel, the root and offspring of King David, Yahawashi. For on this day the heavens will be destroyed by burning, and the material element will melt with intensity. Talking about Esau's kingdom. America, that is your lake of fire. It said, but in accordance with his promise, we expectantly await new heavens and new earth. That's right. Refresh. Esau Edom is never going to rule again. Donald Trump, you're never going to hear his name in the kingdom. In which righteousness dwells. You hear that? But in accordance with his promise, we expectantly await new heavens and what? And a new earth in which righteousness dwells. So, beloved, since you are looking forward to these things, be diligent and make every effort to be found by him at his return, spotless and blameless, in peace that is inwardly calm, with a sense of spiritual well-being and confidence, having lived a life of obedience to him. Are you listening to this? This is to the elect. Only the elect are going to be minding their steps, doing everything that is pleasing to the Lord. They're not going to be carnal. They're not going to be holding on to this world here. They're going to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Beloved, let's get into the news. I hope when it's all said and done, you are edified. We say all praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. This is coming from RT. This after US tells EU to withdraw Ukraine motion at United Nations. This is huge, family. This is huge. They are divided. We are in Revelation 17. You see, we rejoice when it comes to prophet. We are Revelation 7. Washington and Brussels have proposed rival. You hear that? Let's look up the word rival. Because family, they were supposed to speak with one voice. And Yahawashi told us that what? A kingdom divided cannot stand. A house divided cannot stand. We are heading to the biggest, family, the most catastrophe, the most cataclysmic divorce ever between a nation and vassal. This is what we are about. This is what is leading to the end of their kingdom. We are here. That's why the prophets of doom are telling you we are here. It's a rival, a person or a thing competing with another for the same objective or for superiority. Now Europe is saying no. America, no. We are tired of being your subordinate. That's why we're not going to. This is the division that the Lord is bringing, because that's prophecy in Revelation 17. You see, the prophet, that's what we're supposed to be doing in these last days. Not giving false and not prophesying out of our own heart. Because what? We are doing well in this society. We're supposed to what? Comfort the sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. Feed them with what? Food convenient to them. Give them the organic meal, which is going to sustain them. Not put fear in them, not allow them to gain weight. You know that processed food is going to kill you. But here we have organic and we have processed. Process is what? The philosophies of this world here. Philosophies coming out of plantation Christianity, talking about prosperity gospel. That is the processed food. What we have, starting with our head apostles, is the organic food. That is what's going to nourish you. That's what's going to guide you, particularly the time that we are living in. And that's what the true prophets will be doing in these last days. Feed my sheep, not with any other meal, organic. No processed food here. It says a person or a thing competing with another for the same objective or for superiority in the same field activity. That's where we are. Europe have their own. Let's read on. Washington and Brussels have proposed rival resolutions on the conflict for a General Assembly vote on Monday. The United States has urged the EU to withdraw a United Nations resolution on the Ukraine conflict. Financial Times reported on Monday, citing officials familiar with the discussions. According to the report, US President Donald Trump administration and the European Union have put forward competing United Nations resolution for General Assembly session scheduled for Monday. The EU draft, co-authored with Kiev, was introduced to mark the third anniversary of the conflict and place full blame on Russia, an interpretation Moscow strongly denies. Washington, however, has proposed its own resolution submitted on Friday, which calls for a swift end to the conflict. So EU wants to continue the war. America doesn't want to continue the war. This could be a game that they're playing. But Russia knows. Russia knows, because at the end of the day, we believe what is written in the Bible. The Lord says what? Babylon, America, will be taken down by Russia. And also Revelation 17 says what? EU will destroy America. We're going to get that. We're going to get those precepts. But let's read on. Washington, however, has proposed its own resolution submitted on Friday, which calls for a swift end to the conflict, equates Ukraine's actions with Russians, and mourns the tragic loss of life as a result of hostilities, according to one official. Russia has proposed amending the US draft to reference addressing the root cause of the conflict, according to Reuters. I wanted to bring this out just to show you how divided they are. And immediately after what? America, that's a call, told EU, European Union, to what? Withdraw that resolution. That's what, sorry, to withdraw that draft. The French president, Macron, is in Washington right now to see if he can twist Trump's arm, to see if they can they'll continue the war. Family, we are living in the most beautiful time. Prophecies are jumping off the pages. We can't keep up. We can't keep up. France president arrived at White House, no Trump greeting. Usually when what is it called? When a head of state shows up, family, you are greeted by what? The president. Because this tells you that what? They are divided. You see, we are rejected. Because let's hear what Yahawashi said in the book of Mark here. Let's go here. Mark 3. Let's go. Where is it? Let's do this. Let's go to Mark 3. Because here we are all about the Lord, man. The Lord. Mark 3. Let's start from verse 24. Verse 23. Mark chapter 3, verse 23. So he called them to himself and spoke to them in parables. Okay? Hear what he says. How can Satan drive out Satan? That was a question. If a kingdom is divided, split into factions and rebelling, that's what is happening right now in EU and America and Europe. Even EU themselves are divided. NATO is divided. And then when it comes to America and NATO and EU, they're all divided. So what does that tell you? Does this sound like we have 1,000 years here, family? No, we don't have 1,000 years here. The true prophets are telling you that hastening the coming of the Lord. Hastening. That precept, I don't think I went today. Family, let me see if I can. Hastening. Somewhere in Peter. Where is it? No, hastening. Oh, come on. Hastening. They're coming. Come on, are you serious? Somewhere. Oh, what was it? Okay. Thought it was somewhere in Peter, you know. can't remember it, family. Let's go. Actually, no, let's go to 2 Peter 3. Let's go to 2 Peter 3. Let's open this up a bit. 2 Peter 3. What does it say? 2 Peter 3. It says here. Oh no, I just read that. Sorry. No, that's not it. But anyway, family, I can't find it. But it'll come to me. Anyhow, let's go to Mark. Right? Mark 3:24. It says here, and if a kingdom be divided, split into factions and rebelling against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And that's what we are looking at right now. A kingdom is divided and it's leading to what? It's leading to what? The end of the kingdom. The kingdom, this is what Yahawashi told us, talking about 2,000 years ago. It says here, French President Emmanuel Macron arrived at the White House at about 9 a.m. local time and already got the heads up about his visit. No President Trump outside to greet him. The Trump White House is very clear about who is welcome and who will merely be received. You see that division right there? When a visitor is welcomed, Trump is seen waiting outside the White House portal to greet the visitor as they exit their car. When a visitor is merely being tolerated, President Trump is not outside. Just a staffer or two greet such a visitor. Macron got the staffer this morning. And that alone, family, we see things in the spirit. That tells me that why? It is over. We don't have 1,000 years here. The Lord is telling us, these are the tokens. The Lord is telling us, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. When you see some of these things come to pass, then you know that the time is here. This is what he told us. Let's go to the book of 2 Ezra, if I can get it quickly. 2 Ezra, and verse 15, it says here, it said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I, the Lord Yahawah, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, will put in thy mouth, says the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper. For what? For they are faithful and true, telling you that what the word that goes out of his mouth will not return to him void. He said, the just shall live by faith. You have to believe in this word here. He said, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. What does that mean? The Lord said it's okay. There are going to be people that don't believe. So if they don't believe, does that mean that prophecy is going to stop? The Lord said, the hell with them. It says here, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. The one that says, let me continue to live in sin, continue to get my cash up, continue to bring the money in, because we have 1,000 years. The Lord says, yeah, let them continue to enjoy it. Because finally, we are the wise virgin, the 5 wise virgins. We are not in darkness. We know the Lord. We know what time it is. We know what time it is through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. I said, behold, says the Lord Yahawah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. World War III is bringing all these things here. Civil War is bringing all these things here. The plagues are here. Division is coming. Today, they lay off FBI right now. I think we're going to get that article too. I think I'm just jumping the gun. Oh, we have so much to cover. But let's go on. It said, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And what? He says here, and their hurtful words are fulfilled. Therefore, says the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. The elect are complaining continually. We're praying, fasting, sending our prayers out continually, telling the Lord, cut the time short for us. Bring destruction, death, famine, bring it all upon this earth. That's our prayer. Every single day, around the clock, we are praying to the Lord. So he's hearing us. But these are the times that we are living in. So yeah, don't fall back asleep. We are about to go home. So this is what you are witnessing. That's Macron, the French president. That's right. And here you have what? Listen to what this lady is saying. US adopting Russia narrative. You see the division right now? This is coming from the EU. US adopting Russian narrative. EU's colors, the bloc's foreign policy chief plans to support Ukraine right now more than ever, while Moscow and Washington negotiate. You see the division right there? So who's going to win? We are waiting for Revelation 50. I'm saving that Revelation 17 to play out. We're going to read it. It said Washington has fallen for Russia's narrative. This is coming from the EU Chief Foreign Policy. EU Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas said on Monday, the accusation comes amid recent efforts by Washington and Moscow to begin resolving the conflict. If we look at the messages that come from the US, then it is clear that the Russian narrative is there, very strongly represented. Kallas told journalists in the Brussels, stressing that the bloc is planning to support Ukraine right now more than ever. We can make this up. World War III is not going to prolong. Okay, World War III is not going to be prolonged. The microchip is here. So prepare yourself. Don't let nobody tell you that since Trump is in office, so they all, Putin and Trump are going to sit around the table. No, the Bible said Babylon, Isaiah 13 verse 17. It said the Lord is going to stir up what? The meat against Babylon. It said the subheading says what? Babylon will fall to the meat. America represents Babylon. That's the code name. America is Babylon, and the meats are Russia. That's where we are. And we say Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. The same lady says this. EU chief diplomat backs Zelensky refusal to hold election. You hear that? America says no, they want what? They want to remove what is it called? Zelensky. EU says no, we want Zelensky to stay in power. You see the back and forth? This is a kingdom. Before America, whatever America says, EU jump on board. America, that's why, control the beast system. EU is just a vassal state. But now, the Lord is stirring up the spirit of these nations, and they are rising up against what? Babylon the Great, America. This is your modern day Pharaoh. Remember, before we were delivered out of Egypt, what the Lord did to Pharaoh? He hardened Pharaoh's heart. So the Lord is doing the same thing. You see, the Bible said there's no new thing under the sun. Before we get out of modern day Egypt, the Lord is about to do the same thing. That's how his name is going to be magnified. And we say Barakata Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Although the Ukrainian leader's term ended last May, this word coming from this lady here, Kaja Kallas says there is no need for a vote while the conflict continues. You see these devils? If this was happening in some country in Africa, they say, oh, this man is a dictator. African or the Caribbeans or some of these so-called third world country, they will call the person a dictator. But when it's happening in Europe and they are doing the bidding of the so-called elite in Europe, that's why they're going to support them. You see the hypocrite of you see these devils? That's why I said the joy of the hypocrite is only for a moment. Finally, you see the men that these people that you are looking at today, clean shaven, tie, they have their tie on, they got this 3-piece suit on. Family, you're going to see them in their slave clothes very soon. That's what is coming. Because every single one of them are going into captivity. If they are not Israelite, they're all going into captivity. This so-called elite, that's why they are the first crop of slaves. That's what is coming. Yeah, it may sound crazy, but family, we're not holding anything back. We are giving it to you raw, through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. These are all part of the good news. These people are going into captivity. That's why all these fight here, family, it will come to naught. The Lord is going to allow them to start chipping certain people, but the elect will not be touched. It's all coming. We are looking at the end. The family, they are divided. The EU top diplomat Kallas has announced that she supports Ukrainian leader Vladimir Zelensky's refusal to hold a presidential election. Although Zelensky's 5-year presidential term expired in May 2024, no new elections have been held. Zelensky claimed that it is not the right time. And citing martial law, Russian President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly said that he no longer considers Zelensky a legitimate head of state. Speaking on Monday ahead of a meeting of EU foreign ministers in Brussels, Kallas said that there is no need to hold election during wartime. That's right. They want to destroy Russia. And he's from Estonia, one tiny country. Yeah? I don't even know the population of Estonia, but he thinks they can defeat Russia. We love it. Family, we love it. These devils are divided. We love it. Because we know that our kingdom is coming to our kingdom is next. Their kingdom is coming to an end. Trump orders shutdown of key NATO base in Greece. We don't know what this is all about. But family, like I said, we're going to continue to watch the news. Why is Trump doing? Reports are coming in claiming President Trump has ordered the shutdown of a large U.S. military base in Greece. The base is presently a key logistic point in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine situation. NATO has been using this base to ship weapons for Ukraine. Greek media reports that the closure of the U.S. military base in Alexandropoli, Greece, follows a joint request from Putin and Erdogan. The base, a key NATO logistical hub, had been a point of contention, particularly with Turkey. So, yeah, this is what is happening. You see, this is what is happening. The infrastructure, the system is falling apart right in front of you, and we say we are rejoicing and thanking the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for bringing all this prophecy to pass. Ukraine Parliament slapped Zelensky this afternoon. This is what happened. Ukraine Parliament failed to pass the vote recognizing Zelensky as president until the inauguration of a new head of state. So his own people are coming after him. This is what we are looking at. They are divided. We don't know how this thing is going to end, but we know that from the Bible, from what the Bible says, that eventually EU, the European Union, is going to attack America. Revelation 17. Oh yeah, family, I'm saving that. We're going to finish with that. Revelation 17. I just want to bring this in now quickly and feed the sheep, tell you to hold on. The king is coming. Yahawashi is coming. Okay? Yahawashi is coming. Continue to follow the true prophets. Okay, the prophets of doom. Follow the prophets of doom, not the ones that are giving you prosperity gospel. Okay, here we don't teach prosperity gospel. We're telling you that we can't stand this kingdom. We can't wait for the Lord to destroy this place and bring the righteous kingdom. That's what the prophets of doom will be teaching in this last days. It said through this vote, the Verkhovna Rada Parliament made clear to Zelensky there will be no indefinite mandate. Europe expected stability and support for him, but saw a parliament setting a countdown timer for Zelensky. This is a slap in the face by parliament to Zelensky, essentially telling him your days are numbered. The US will have to negotiate with those who will come to power. Ukraine needs to temporary figures, but leaders, I don't know how this doesn't read right. It said the US will have to negotiate with those who will come to power. Ukraine needs not temporary figures, but leaders who act firmly and pragmatically without hysteria, illusions, or artificial power retention scenarios. We could care less. But here, the new German chancellor, this vote was yesterday, so we have a new chancellor in Germany right now. New German chancellor wants to replace NATO within months. Family, it is divided. This is what he's saying. Seek nuclear weapons. This is Germany. Germany is seeking nuclear weapons. After the Second World War, it was made clear that, I think was it the First World War, made clear that Germany can have a nuclear war. Nuclear weapons. I think here, it actually tells you, let's go in here. It said after yesterday's election in Germany, Friedrich Merz, the presumptive chancellor from the CDU political party, stunned the world by announcing Germany will seek nuclear weapons and wants a replacement for NATO within months. He kept his secret before the election. Merz said the Trump administration does not care about Europe. You see what they are saying? The Trump administration does not care about Europe and is aligning with Russia. He went on to say the continent must urgently strengthen its defenses and potentially even find a replacement for NATO, which stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization, within months. This is a clear division. And this is what we've been waiting for. And we can't thank the Lord enough. Yahawah, if you can see it, because not everybody can see what we see. If you can see that this is the end of an empire which is leading to our kingdom, the end of Esau's kingdom, self-proclaimed women, the last leg of the Roman Empire, that little season in Revelation 20, we are living in that little season. And we said, well, as soon as that empire started again through the Spanish, the French, and then the British, out of the British came America, that was the end of their kingdom. And we are here. You go back and read Daniel 2, Daniel 7. The Lord set up all these kingdoms. Now we are here. The time has come. The Lord set a kingdom up. What is it called? Psalm 75, verse 4 down. It tells you. We are here, beloved. But here, listen to that. Now let's switch gear to the domestic front. The new FBI, director, day of reckoning at FBI, pure panic inside the FBI headquarters. FBI Director Kash Patel has fired several employees today, while hundreds of other agents are being forced to transfer or resign. You see the chaos in America? You see what is happening? Family, civil war is coming. This is what the prophets of doom. That's right. Trump calls us what? What is the word he used? Fortune tellers or foolish fortune tellers, right? That's right. It said FBI employees are arguing over whether their actions this last 4 years were legal, according to a source. One employee arguing that the actions are legal because they had court orders, while another employee reminded him they lied. Yet they lied to the judges to obtain those court orders. Yeah, chaos now inside FBI headquarters in Washington. We say Tawada Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Excuse me, family. Let's go to the book of. We're going to read. I've never read this in the Good News Translation, and Revelation 17. I've never read it. This is the first time, family. We're going to skip through it. We say Tawada Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came to me and said, "Come and I will show you how the famous prostitute, that famous prostitute who? America, Babylon the Great, that famous prostitute is to be punished. That great city that is built near many rivers. The kings of the earth practice sexual immorality." That goes to fornication, all these different idols that they worship. That's why America, like I said, through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, everything goes in America. Everything. Whatever your heart desire, there's no limit. That's why the Lord calls America the spiritual Sodom. Sodom and Egypt. Bondage, all type of fornication, everything goes. You wake up this morning, whatever your heart is. If you want to sleep with a goat, you can sleep with a goat. A chicken, you want to worship a tree, you want to worship a stone. Everything is called freedom and liberty. That's what goes on in America. So now you know why we can't wait. We said the Lord to expedite the destruction of America. And the Lord is bringing that fire. That we are the prophets of doom. It said the kings of the earth practiced sexual immorality with her, and the people of the world became drunk from drinking the wine of her immorality. Goes into what? The philosophies that he pushes. Every country trying to model their country after America. America got their fast food here that is poisoning their own citizens. They're pushing it all over the world. Everybody want to dress like American. That's right. Everybody want to talk like American. Entertainment. That's right. These are the philosophy, the democracy, the human right. All these things all stem from the West. This is the cup. The American dollar, the world reserve currency. People love it. Because when you take these dollars to all these countries, family, it stretches. Hey, you have American dollar? Oh, come here, I'll change it for you. Yeah, family. That's why everybody have drunken of that cup. But let's continue. The spirit took control of me, and the angel carried me to what? To a desert. There I saw a woman sitting on a red beast. That goes to what? The system that they have set up. Their democracy. That's right. The system. The military branch, which come from what? Washington. Their religion branch, that come from Rome. And that's why financial system, that come from Britain. And EU all mixed together. That's the beast for you. That's the beast system. Vassal state, military bases around the world. America being the world reserve currency, the dollar. Yes, all part of the system that they set up to control the kings of the earth. If you don't buy the American dollar, guess what? We're going to put sanctions on you. We're going to destroy your economy. That's right. He said, the spirit took control of me. An angel carried me to the desert. There I saw a woman sitting on a red beast that had names insulting to the power written all over it. Blasphemy. Telling you that the angels are these green monsters called aliens. And that Yahawashi is pale skin and blue eye, blonde hair. And then the children, the saints are what is it called? Negroes, Black American and Caribbean, Trinidadians, Bajans, Jamaicans, and that's why these are the names that they've given the saints. Then I saw a woman sitting on a red beast that had names insulting to the power written all over it. The beast had 7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads represent all their government, starting with what? The Greek, the Roman. Followed after the Roman was Germanium Minor, Germanium Major, and then after that was the Spanish, followed by the French, and then the British. That's 7. Out of the British, the 8 came with that's why America came. America practiced the same. America went back to Rome. America is literally Rome 0.2. That's Rome 2.0. Look at the infrastructure. Look at the entertainment. Look at the stadiums. That's right. The court system. Why do we have Latin words in the back of the American dollar? Because we are back in Rome again. The same Roman Empire that was in power when Yahawashi shows up, the same Roman Empire is here for their destruction, for their judgment. This is Rome 2.0. It said that the woman was dressed in a purple and scarlet and covered with gold ornament, precious stones and pearls. In her hand, she held a cup, in her hand, she held a gold cup full of obscene and filthy things. That's right. You can turn your boy into a girl into a boy. These are some of the filthy things. That's right. Feminism. And the woman is, that's right, equal to the man. The woman is above the man. These are, that's right, the filthiness. Look at the state of the world today. Everything is upside down. You wonder why people are struggling. It says, on her forehead was written a name that has a secret meaning. The Lord revealed the secret to his prophet. Amos chapter 3:7. We know that name mystery. That's the mystery Babylon. That's America. We know. Great Babylon. It says on her forehead was written a name that has a secret meaning. Great Babylon, the mother of all prostitutes and perverts in the world. That's why America is the one poisoning the whole world. And the nations are realizing that no. Listen, we only have 2 genders. America and the West, we have multiple genders. Until Trump came out and signed an executive order and then said, oh yeah, we only have 2 genders and people are celebrating. How stupid can you people be? You are celebrating the fact that the president have to sign executive order to tell you that you have 2 genders. It goes to tell you how sick and demented. These people are not fit to rule. They are the basis of men. He said, and I saw that woman was drunk with the blood of the powers, people, Yahawah's people, and the blood of those who were killed because they had been loyal to Yahawashi. That's right, the saints. Started with what? The northern kingdom. And then the southern kingdom joined them. You know how many lives were lost on the soil of America? That's what the Lord said. The land has to be cleansed by the blood of those that shed it. That's what the Lord says is going to turn America into what? The lake of fire. The Lord said he has a sacrifice in Bosra, another code name for America. Because of what? The sin, the blood that they've shed. When I saw her, I was completely amazed. Look at John seeing, because he saw it, because a vision that the angel revealed to John. So John saw this woman. John said, my goodness, I found the love of my life. And then listen to the angel. The angels have to rebuke her. Because if you only know the filthiness about this woman, let's read on. When I saw her, I was completely amazed. All decked out with this gold, family lips, luscious. Probably have like maybe 9-10-inch stiletto heels. The weight at all. Funny, you gotta have a little fun with this. She was looking banging. And then with John like looking at her with her lips all dry, mouth wide open, and then the angel have to rebuke him. Hear what the angel said. Why are you amazed, John? Why are you amazed? The angel asked me, I will tell you the secret meaning of the woman and of the beast that carries her. The beast with 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast was once alive, talking about the Roman Empire. Rome fell, but right, Rome came back into power through the Renaissance, starting with what? The Spanish, the French, and then the British. It says here, the beast was once alive, talking about the ancient Roman Empire, but lives no longer, fell for 1,000 years. It is about to come up from the abyss. That's when they came back into our power through the Renaissance. And will go off to be destroyed. That's where we are right now. This is the time. This is the time of destruction. And we're going to jump to verse 17, just for the time's sake. And verse 50 said, the angel also said to me, the waters you saw on which the prostitutes sit are what? Are nations, people, races, and language. Because in America, family, every nation is living on the soil of America. Different tongues, different religion. The Lord is telling you, identify a nation, the nation that He's about to destroy. The Lord is giving you all these clues. America is Babylon the Great. It said the 10 horns you saw and the beast will hate the prostitute. You hear that? The 10 horns. That's why EU. You see the division already. He said they will what? They will hate the prostitute. The prostitute is who? America. They will take away everything she has and leave her naked. They will eat her flesh and destroy her with fire. That's what is coming. The missiles. Financially, they're going to destroy America. And they're going to turn on America. This is the time that we are coming in. For the Most High, listen to this. For the Most High, Yahawah have what? Placed in their heart, meaning their mind, the will to carry out His purpose by acting together and giving to the beast their power to rule until the Most High words come true. Because the Lord is the one that allowed the EU to give their sovereignty to America. America controls them. They look to America for advice, for direction. America said, today we are going to destroy Iraq. They all follow along. We're going to destroy Libya. They all follow along. We're going to drop bombs on Yemen. They all follow along. That's right. Because why? The Lord did it. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's the one that put the idea in their head. And that's what the prophets are telling you. Through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. But it's here, for the power has placed in their heart the will to carry out His purpose by acting together and giving to the beast their power to rule until the power's word come through. Verse 18, it said, the woman you saw is the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. If you're honest with yourself, which country rules over the world? How about we start with their currency? Which currency dominates the world? I know it's not Nigerian Naira. I don't even know what they use in Jamaica. I know it's not Ghana cedis. That's right. It's not the France, the CFA in Senegal. No, it is the American dollar, family. American dollar dominates the entire world, the world reserve currency. America have over 850 military bases around the world to what? To continue to enforce, make sure nation buy the currency. So yes, now you know that mystery Babylon is America. The woman is America. The woman you saw is what? Is the great city that rules over the kings of the earth. All these rulers, they always have to bow down to America. Because if you don't play ball, the next thing you know, the 3-letter agency, either the CIA, the FBI, they are in your country. That's right, causing insurrection. The next thing you know, there's a coup in your country. The president is removed, and all of a sudden, they put a puppet government in place. That's how they operate. That's the power that the Lord has given them. The Lord is about to remove that power. That's when the prophets of doom, that's when we come in. That's when we come in. One more, and then we're going to go home. We're going to end this. Let's hear it from Donald Trump, our favorite president. He's the one that's going to finally implement this destruction. And we can't wait. For the last time, here is President Donald Trump.
We must reject the perennial prophets of doom and their predictions of the apocalypse. They are the heirs of yesterday's foolish fortune tellers, and I have them, and you have them, and we all have them. And they want to see us do badly, but we don't let that happen.
Well, Trump rejected the...
We thank the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, for bringing these prophecies to pass. Beloved, we are almost out of this hellhole that we call life. Our captivity is almost over. The kingdom of heaven is fast approaching. We are here. We are at the end of this man's kingdom. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. Nobody can stop prophecy. Nobody. Like we said, nobody can stop prophecy. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Shalom.